This is 2017 AMC10A, number 6. This type of logic problem, my suggestion is to recognize the structure. Don't try to dig into the content of the statement. Rather, you want to recognize the structure. So we need a little background for the logic. I'm going to begin with if A then B this type. There are several different, to help you better understand, I'm going to give you a concrete example. If it is a cat, then it has 4 legs. Assuming it's a normal cat, not assuming it's just a normal cat, okay? So this is a correct statement. Now there are several different types of variation from here. One is if B then A. We call this as the converse of the original statement. So this is called or converse. Well, and the other one is if not A, then not B. Not B. We call this as inverse. Okay, inverse. And the last one is if not B, then not A. We call this as contrapositive. And let's write the converse, inverse, and contrapositive of this particular statement. So its converse is going to be if this is your B, right? This is your A. You just look at the structure. If A then B. Now if B then A, that's the converse. So if it has 4 legs, then it is a cat. What do you think? Use your common sense. Is this a correct statement? This is a correct statement. If it has 4 legs, then it's a cat. Obviously, this is incorrect statement because it could be a dog, it could be a cow, right? So therefore, not necessarily a cat. So this is not what the original statement is saying. And then the second one is the inverse. Inverse is if not A, you just say the opposite of this guy. So we are going to say if not cat, then, well, not B, right? Not 4 legs. Not 4 legs. Is this a true statement? Is this a true statement? Certainly it is not. You can look for such example from your real life. For instance, I have a parakeet at home, so certainly not cats, but it only has 2 legs, not 4 legs. I'm sorry, I certainly gave a wrong. I used to have a dog, so which is not a cat, but it has 4 legs, right? So I just gave you one counterexample so that the inverse is not true. This is not a true statement. And take a look at that contrapositive, right? Contrapositive. If not 4 legs, then not cat. Obviously, this is a true statement. So therefore, we say that these two, they are actually equivalent, but not the other two. Now, once we have this background, let's try to figure this out. Mrs. Carroll promised that anyone who got all the multiple choice question right on the upcoming exam would receive an A on the exam. So first thing that you want to do is to try to write it into if-then statement. So this is the same as saying if you get all multiple choice right? Then you are gonna get an A. So that you're receiving a grade A. Which one of the following is equivalent to this one, which is necessarily follows? That means it must be true. If this is true, which one of the following is true? we already know if you have this structure, then this structure would be equivalent to this guy, which must be true. So therefore, according to that, here's what we are gonna do. If not this guy, right, not getting a grade A, then not this would not happen. So not all multiple choice are right. Okay, so with that, here's you want to pause the video and then quickly read through all these to see which one is equivalent to the idea of what we just said right here. Okay, pause the video and then check that out. Now it turns out that so if did not receive an A, then he got at least one of the multiple choice question wrong, not all right? So one of those would be wrong. So therefore the answer is B.